Hello and welcome back, everyone. I'm a No Gamer Guy, and today we're going to craft a small cabin for you. Now, there's quite a bit extra needed for doing the small cabin, but I wanted to go over it because small cabins are a great way to feel a little bit more secure while you're in game. So in order to build a small cabin, we need to build 4 foundations. It's a bare minimum. You can't build it just on the ground. You need to build foundations. So I'm going to do as much as I can with this in bushcraft. So I believe the bare minimal things that you need to procure out in the real world would be you need 10 pieces of scrap metal, and you need a total of 10 toolboxes, not full toolboxes, but 10 toolbox uses. And that's just for the cabin. So things out of the ordinary that you can't just get out in the wild. You have to loot it or get it off other players, of course. So the cabin is 10 toolbox uses and 10 pieces of scrap metal. Now the foundations require 5 uses of a toolbox. And since we need 4 foundations, we need 20 uses. So there's 20 uses for the foundation, 10 uses for the cabin, so that's 30 uses. And that just happens to be the same amount of uses you get out of an improvised toolbox. And to make those, you only need 2 pieces of scrap, 1 nail, 1 bolt, 2 wooden boards, which you get from chopping up logs, from chopping up a tree, and something to smash it together with. So it's not too bad. I did not take into account the stairs or the door. I did do that for the trees amount, but that's it. And let's see, we have that, so now I just need to get some more sticks, and we can cut our hatchet open and we can start cutting down some trees. I apologize, I got into talking, and I should have been doing all this while I was talking. That's okay. We're gonna sally forth. All right. So let's take this in hand. I'm gonna put our trusty thing, stone knife over there. All right. So let's put down a foundation. Gonna put it down here over near these trees. I guess in the clearing right here, huh? Why not? Perfect. Alright, so now we're going to hit tab to open up our inventory. We're going to click on number 2 for our crafting tab. We're going to scroll all the way to the bottom where it's blueprints, base building, and basic engineering. So you need to reach at least basic engineering in order to craft these items. We're going to click on foundation, which is the second row down, the item all the way to the right. We're going to hit craft, and we're going to drop a blueprint. Is there any nice views around here? Ooh, there's a supply drop way out there. Now there aren't any really that great views, so I guess we'll just go ahead and plop it down right here. And we hit F. Now also, if you look at it and hold down F, you could adjust the height of it so you can make it lower or higher. And I'm going to go as high as I can go. So I like being a little bit above of the ground. So we're going to hit F to confirm, and now we can start chopping away. Let's go back over here and get our little box of goodies that has all of our metal, scrap metal, and toolboxes in it. And we should be within distance. Very good. All right, so now we're just going to start cutting down trees. Normally, I would have all of this stuff done for you in preparation and just do a speed build so you know what it needs and how to do it. This one I'm actually going to build it so you get a sense of if you're kind of doing it on the new player end or it's kind of lazy playing, you'll have a better idea of how long this should take you. You know, because then you'll know, you know, should I start this now? I gotta go to the bathroom real bad. I'm gonna poop my pants. Do I have time to build this? Or, all right, my wife already called me to bed for a second time. Is it gonna take, you know, 20 minutes to build it or an hour? Things like that. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and cut down our next tree. Remembering kind of where the trees were, I'm going to build it straight out and then to the right. I don't want any trees regrowing up through our foundation once it's built. And another side note, if you're building a foundation, let's say you log out and you didn't finish it, no big deal. But if there was a tree there and it respawns into it, there's nothing you can do about it. You have to destroy the blueprint, destroy the tree, and then start all over again. So that's one foundation. Now, when you have it out, if you kind of look at where you want to place it at an angle, it'll snap into place. It's a little tricky to get used to. It's also not too bad. And then we'll place the last one right there. Is there anything? Yes, there's some stuff within reach that we can fill this with. Nice. And what else do we have in our inventory? Okay, 2 more logs. Let's go ahead and leapfrog them over for the third one, and I will cut this one up. And we just need a few more planks. All right, so 1 more log's worth of planks. So let's go ahead and cut this little guy down. How is our durability doing? All right, not too bad. It's at 88. I believe this is still at vanilla. I don't recall altering anything in the INI file. So we're going to move one this way, and we're going to move the rest of them over here. So they're closer to that foundation, which is where they're going to need to go. And let's drag and drop this up here. Let's chop it up into planks. And remember that when you look at an item and you hold down F, it will give you that little pop-up menu. Options and things that you can do with it. Let's go over here and get the toolbox. There it is. Take in hands. We'll just climb up here. We'll fill this guy up. We'll fill this guy up. And we'll just leave it up here for now because we're gonna need the toolbox again. All right. So here are these guys that we put down here a few minutes ago. We're going to drag and drop them over here. 3 are going to go immediately into the foundation. And the 4th one I will cut up into wooden planks. So it's not going too bad. We already have 3 foundations down. Which means we could climb up here, drop our 4th foundation just to have all the blueprints down for that. And there we go. All right, now let's cut another tree down. We'll cut this other guy down right next to him as well. Because even if all the foundations don't use all the logs, I guarantee we're going to need them all for the actual cabin or the stairs or the door. So what I figured out was each foundation is 5 logs, 15 planks. So that means for the quad foundations, which is what we set up, so there's 4 of them, we need 20 logs and 60 planks. And if you figure there's about 4 logs, 5 logs per tree on average, we'll say 5 logs, then that would be 4 trees you would have to cut down. And planks, you would need thought here because I'm trying to multitask and I'm horrible at doing that. So it's 60 planks, 5 logs per tree, that's 20 planks per tree, so you would have to cut down 3 trees just for the planks. I think that's right. I'm sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought. And also, I thought I had it written down a little more clearly. Obviously, I did not. Huh. Oh. All right, and that was 2, so these 2 logs will make 8 more planks, and that's all we needed to finish this last fountain. Then we can put up the blueprint for the house. And I didn't set my timer, so I can't see yet how well we're doing on time. It says 13 minutes according to my recording here. Oh, did I use all of it? I did not. It's not close enough to the toolbox. There we go. So now it's take the toolbox. We need to move the chest off. And now we're going to go to crafting. And the next one over from the foundation, or the 3rd row down, first one is the wooden cabin. And we'll go over that again really quick. It's on your crafting list. We're going to scroll all the way down to blueprints, base building, basic engineering. So now we're going to click on the cabin. Now we have this big ass blueprint that we need to orientate on here. Now your scroll wheel, like everything else, rotates with the scroll wheel, rotates the item, and I'm going to face it. Which way are we going to face it? I guess we'll face it out towards the clearing. Face it out this way. And I just climb up on top here and kind of stand centered on it. There's quite a bit of extra room. So I'm going to jump down here and try to get it a little more centered on it. So I have walking room all the way around. And we're going to place it. Now let's do a quick run around. There's a ladder on the side to walk up the top. We have a little bit of a front porch and a little bit on the side. All right, that's perfect. I probably could have squeezed it a little more to the back, but we could always add more foundations later if we want more of a... Oh, we need all of this as well. to go into the blueprint for the wooden cabin. So we're probably going to need another toolbox out as well, which is fine. I'll just plunk one right here. And let's fill up. All right, we did it. I have one left on that toolbox. Oh, it was only 7. I thought it was 10. Oh, I probably need it for something else. What else do I need 3 metal for? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so now we need 21 logs and 10 wooden planks. So we're going to cut this bad boy down and get it going. So there's a pardon me, there's a lot of leapfrogging with the logs. Try to expedite this as much as possible. So yes, it looks like we got 5 logs. Walk up again a little bit till they start disappearing, then you could move them again. This is about the best we're going to be able to do until we could make an actual crate. Now I know I have one. I don't know if I can reach it from here. Oh, I can't. Only 3 of them. Okay. Oh. One more. Nice, we got it. Okay. So that was one tree. Oh, there's another log right here. There's 2 logs. Nice. Are there any more logs around here? No, I guess not. So we'll just drag and drop them up top here so they're nice and close. And there we go. We're up to 7. So 14 more. All right, what else is close? Let's do this one. And we'll be able to leapfrog these that little short distance. Typically, when you find the first one, it's easy for the others that you're trying to move. There we go. 2. Now, red means there's something when the blueprint turned red. That means there's an item in the way of it that won't let you finish it, but you can continue with everything else in it. So we got 9 more. All right, let's just go for this tree. Hope no wild zombies come into play. But we're not doing too bad here. Five more logs. Go up here, move them again. So it's definitely tedious. It's a lot easier with boxes that you could fill up and then just leapfrog the box. Or you could juggle 3 boxes at a time. Or even more, you know, I guess it's indefinite how many you could leapfrog like this that you want to. I'm just going to move this big stick up here as well. Now let's get them up on the porch. You could do this with looting, like towns and such. You don't need the actual vehicle to do so. All right, so 4 more. So let's do this tree. And that's just for the logs. Now we have to cut up the ones for all the boards. That's a fun. But I like doing this. This is what's fun for me in this game is, you know, starting out with nothing and using my players' known skills to be able to craft things and not only survive but thrive. You know, make a huge base, and you know, maybe once you're established, you can up the storyline for yourself and up the amount of zombies that are everywhere. There's definitely a lot you can do. Alright. Alright, that's that. Now I'm going to cut this into a wooden plank. Now, the thing about cutting logs into wooden planks, especially on raised foundations or inside places like POIs or your house or cabin that you made, is the planks like to go through things, as you can see here. We have two of them that went through them. So I would recommend trying to cut these up as on the ground as much as possible. And this should be our cabin. And we just need to make the door and the stairs, which we really don't need to because it is just the small cabin, but I'm doing it as, you know, a usable, livable place that you can secure. Because remember, even though that there's a door on it, that's not secure. People can just walk right in there. So you got to learn to build locks. And in order to build locks to put on your vehicle and your doors, you need padlocks, which you find as lootable items out in the field. And once again, I'm bringing this whole stack because I'm going to need to anyway, because I need them for the stairs and the door. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this up. So we haven't done too bad. We're only down to 56% on our stone axe that we made. So yeah, some of these primitive items are not so primitive and do really well. And this is it. We just need 2 more planks. That'll give us 2 left over to put towards the stairs. There we go. There's our small cabin. And what time is it? 23 minutes. So you figured under 20 minutes. For just about at 20 minutes. To be able to craft your stone knife, your stone hatchet, and 4 foundations in your cabin. Not too bad. Get a quick view up here. This would be a good hunting spot. Oh, there's something over there. What is that? I didn't even realize there was a building over there. Or maybe it might be a gas station. I don't think I would have built here, but oh well, it's done. We're coexisting. Now let's hit tab and go to crafting. We're going to craft our door now, which is 1 square to the left of the foundation blueprint. So let's go ahead and place that, and we need 3 boards and a toolbox. I was about to say, I know we had a log left somewhere. All right, so hit tab to open up the crafting, and we're going to put a set of stairs down as well. So with your cabin door still selected, if you go down 1 row and to the left 1, you'll see stairs. or it's a third row down, and the 6th to the right. Let's go ahead and put these on. There we go. And we need what? 3 more logs. 3 more logs. So here we need 3 planks and 1 toolbox, and here we need 3 logs, 7 planks, and 7 toolboxes. So with that being said, I'm going to end this here, and we can finish up that on a different stream. But thank you for joining me on foundation building and cabin building. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Check out some of my other how-to videos in my channel. Jump on over to Twitch and give me a follow for more content, past live streams, and that's where you'll find me for future live streams. Have a great day, and I will see you on the island.